Hey guys, how's it going? So today we are playing Waseca County. It just came out. The modder is Matzy Modding, and we're gonna check this map out. So we start with field 3, field 19, and then we have our usual equipment. Combine. Blah, 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 excuse me. Lost my words there for a second. We're set up for cutting grass. We've got a baler, and what I do is I do like a first day playthrough. I don't do a tour of the map. It does have a lot of. We'll go in here. It does have a lot of the production chains, carpentry, cement factory, a cooper. So there's plenty for forestry on here. Plus there's all kinds of stuff for our usually production chains. There is a big emphasis on the pig feed mill, which is a little bit odd to me because if you check out our farm, we don't have a pig barn, we have a cattle barn. I know the area is rich for pigs, but it's odd that I thought we would have a pig barn on our farm. So we can fit 57 in there. So we'll get on our field right away. Let's go check out. Oh yeah, and we're playing old style auger system, which I don't mind at all. We'll make sure it's lined up. Oh, I think once we disconnect, now I would like to line it up just a little lower. Let's zoom in a little bit. We don't need to be that far out. And now we'll zoom back out. Make sure we are lined up. Let's go a little more. There we go. That's good. Drop out of there. Now, my favorite mower ever is in this game. I usually don't like the offset mowers, but this sucker, this reminds me of being back on the farm when I was a kid and Grandpa was mowing. Now, he never had a unit like this, but it's pretty close. It's kind of his own little invention. So we're gonna start mowing this little part because we don't own anything as far as grass is. We'll go back and look at the. So we've got a massive soybean field, and then we've got an oat. Now the problem is the soybean is not ready. So what we're probably going to do with our $750,000 is buy one. I'm guessing we can't afford this one. What is that? That's more. Boy, there's a lot of oats. Yeah, a lot of oats, a lot of soy. That's all for pigs. And corn. Now maybe we'll have to buy, let's see. I'm guessing we can't afford this either. No. No, this is smaller, but it's still we won't be able to. Well, anyways, we're gonna try and decide and buy one or two maybe smaller fields. Because normally I just do a one-day playthrough. Either that or we'll just quickly skip ahead to a second day and do the soy. I mean, the soy is a good field. We could buy these two smaller ones here. 350. No, not that one. That would give us a little bit of lumber, and I would like to know what's there. How close is that to being ready? Well, same as all the other ones, so maybe what we'll do is we'll buy that one. Yeah, I had a feeling something was going to come up on there. So there's a house, another farm on here? Flat bottom bins, yeah. So we got another farm on here. Well, that's all right. We can store equipment. Well, it's all pretty close together. We'll probably end up buying this one in the middle when we do have the coin. Once the soy is gone, that should almost pay for that field. So let's jump to, we don't want this, we don't want that. There we go, that's the boy we're looking for. Why are you pushing the wrong buttons? I thought we picked it up. Oh, it was attached. Sorry, it was attached. Tight squeeze in here. Get out of here. And we will start that oats field. Let our son deal with that. And we'll go do some grass. We got to move a few things out of the way. And I always love to watch my AI son figure out how to start a field. You can do it. Come on, boy. I know you got it in you. Oh, you know what we need to do is... well, I'll wait and see if it's turned on. Did we have it with a swath? Come on, figure it out. There you go. Oh, we're not happy yet. Yeah, we got a swath on. All right, we'll leave him be. Because, wow, we're really not figuring this one out. That's AI for you. There you go. AI saving the world. Yeah, right. Okay, let's move on. Oh yeah, and we start with 3 trailers and a truck that we can use, livestock and that. They're parked over by the grain mill. So the grain mill is, here we are right here, just down from the farm. Our farm's pretty central. The only thing is if we want to get up here for all our productions, the only path I can see is go all the way around here. Now we may be able to, you know, cut a road through here somewhere. Oh, there's something interesting in there too. I'd like to see what's going on in there. Maybe we'll take a little drive. But you could cut a road right on through. Nah, then we get kind of squeezed out right there. Maybe you couldn't cut a road through there, but anyways, there's another one right here. So there's some interesting little places. We might have to take a little drive. What is that? Sheep barn. Okay. And more down here. Yeah, might have to take a little drive here because there's a lot of unmarked spots I'd like to see. Okay, so we don't need to be here. We have a forklift back at the dealership that we can use whenever we want. There was a few things I needed to move out of the way over here. We'll get to that. Let's zoom in a little bit. We don't need to be that far out. I can't wait until the old straight fold-out plows get modded into the game. I can't stand these things. Mind you, I just let AI do it anyways. So we won't be starting any cattle anytime soon. We'll pack this stuff away. Should be able to tuck her in the corner here. We got our cedar in there. It's a little high, these plows. In the big drop. There we are. We'll go get the other one. I believe it's a cultivator over there. And one. And we're back. That was a quick second. So we got all that mowed in the back there. We're gonna take off here and go hop in the truck. We're gonna go for a little bit of a drive. Oh, that guy's got done. Maybe what we should do is go and grab that grain first. And we can... Then we can move him on to... that other field was ready, wasn't it? The one that I bought? Pretty sure it was ready. So we can move him on to there. Get that done. And we'll have to do some baling here. Too. That should be good. There we go, and let's just, oh, I forgot to turn everything off. Okay, now you're gonna see what I put my settings at. Okay, so when I'm doing, I always turn that off. I normally turn this down to 2 when I play. This one I don't think I have to, but I'm going to anyways, because you never know. See, I always leave seasons on. Crop destruction I turn off. Plowing I like to turn on. Weeding I turn off. Oh, what am I doing? I don't touch any of this stuff. We go through here, and then I turn all the autofills off. And that's pretty much all I do. I don't know, let me know in the comments if you do weeding. I don't think a lot of guys do. Unless, you know, just some of the guys that really want it authentic, I think do. But I find weeding more of a pain in the butt than anything else. Oh, we were looking in here to see if that one was in fact ready. No, it wasn't ready. So we bought a field that wasn't even ready. For some reason, I thought it was ready. Okay, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna go hop in the old half ton. And we're going to go park this at our other field here, have it ready to go. Where's a good spot to start? I don't really want to start going. Yeah, we can, because we're going to be going a long time before the soy doesn't accumulate quickly. We'll park him there. See how he does there. Pass through all this stuff. Let's get rid of this grain, and then we'll go for a drive and see what that other stuff's all about. See, if I just watched Sealy, I would know. Normally I watch Sealy every morning. Mr. Sealy. He's going to start getting very busy here soon, because the mods are going to start pumping out left, right, and center. That's my prediction. Why are we not picking it up? Or did we? And I went too... Oh, there we go. I went a little too far. We'll get rid of these oats. Then we're set up and ready to go for the next day. And we'll take a quick drive around. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna change my mind again. Nice stack of wood. Always like to see that. We are gonna go to sleep because we really have nothing to do other than the hay. And we're gonna speed everything up to the next day. So that those fields will be ready. I'm pretty sure they're on their last day. They might be on their second last day, but I'm pretty sure they're on their last day. So we'll quickly zip through this. I don't remember it taking this long. There we are. Now we'll check out our fields. And we are still not ready. Damn it. I thought we would be ready then. So it's one more day. Okay. We're gonna zip through another day. Hey everybody, okay, so we ended up having to zip through 2 days in order to get everything ready. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our helpers on the go and get all this stuff going. We will take this buddy down to the combine. And then our son, Mr. AI, can start on it. While we hop in our half-ton. Oh, ooh, she's nice and foggy. I like this. That looks great. Yeah, that looks great. The morning fog is burning off. Okay, Mr. AI, let's see how bad you are on this one. Yeah, you're already starting off bad, my man. You're just gonna go and get this on the return trip, I guess. I'm assuming so, yeah. Alright, well, he started rather decently there, at least. Okay, we don't want that. Where's our half-ton? There we go. We're in our half-ton. We're off and running. I don't think we need to turn the lights on. Hopefully we won't get nailed by a school bus. Oh, that was one thing. So, look at how quick that went by. Look at them. They are flying. I think... Now, last I checked, Americans are a little more laid back than that, except for in the big cities, but they're kind of hauling ass. Oh, I like the tracks they're making in here. The truck's making in here. Okay, so this farmhouse... Okay, no sleep trigger or anything. Not that we need anything, but... can we open up any of this stuff? That's what I'm interested in seeing. Do we actually have storage here? Yes, we do. Cool. Do we have a bike? No. No bike. Okay, we'll open the doors. What's all back in here? Oh yeah, she's an old farm. All grown in. Lots of goodies in there, though. Where did our truck go? There we are. Okay, so we've got fuel there. And we've got a shed for... We will keep... Oh, and water. Is that water over there? That is water over there. Hidden it around the corner. That's kind of nice. Okay, so now we're going to head to... We'll head over here and check this out, and then we'll go up here and check this out. While our son AI is doing... Oh, the school buses are out. Better be careful. Okay, so this was another farm. Oh, buddy was going to pass me. See, they're all in a hurry here. We got a lot nicer shed over here. What do we got over here? What is that supposed to be? I don't recognize that. Somebody say in the comments what that is. I don't recognize that. Okay, now I have a feeling... Better watch. Don't get... Oh, there's another school bus. I have a feeling this might be logging, maybe not. There's a farm buried back in here. I think it said there was a bunch of farms on here. 8 in total or something like that. I can't quite remember in the descriptions. So this is another nice farm. Oh, and we've got storage here. Beauty. That's about it. They're all rather close together, though. We don't need all those farms for... I mean, we'd like that one for silo storage. That would be nice, but... Is there anything else close by we want to check out? So that was that one back in here. There's a sheep. Doesn't look like there's anything back in here. We'll take a quick drive and we'll go see what that is too. And maybe that other one straight ahead, because I have a sneaking suspicion that will be where our pig barn is. Hey folks, so we're back over here, so definitely I would guess these would be, well, actually pig barns usually have, maybe they're different in the States, but in Canada, pig barns have their exhaust vents out the side and chickens have them up top. But I'm having a sneaking suspicion that this is... Oh, there's the venting out the sides. It's out the back instead. Okay. Yeah, these are... I'm gonna guess that these are definitely pig farms. I could get some money and buy them, but I don't think we need to. So now we want to head down over here. So we gotta go back about a quarter mile. Maybe a little bit more. It looks like the morning fog is starting to burn off. Maybe not. Yeah, it's getting a little lighter. I'm glad they put a nice truck in here. So these fields are big and these fields are expensive. So be prepared. I thought $750 would be enough, but it might be better to go on here with $1 million, depending on how busy you want to be off the start. I like to be kept busy all the time. There's nice corn. Okay, we got cattle here. For sure, that's cattle. Nice, nice. That is nice. Beautiful. Oh, this is a nice big one. We got our machine sheds, 2 machine sheds. There's our silage. We'll cut across country here. I'm gonna say chickens. Oh, this is definitely gonna turn into the main farm. Definitely, especially with that house. And we got cattle. That is a nice one. Beauty. We'll call that our getaway. When we want to get away from the farm, we come here. Relax. Grab some bourbon. Come sit out here, have a drink, have a fire. Sounds like a plan. Yeah, definitely. Okay, so we'll head back to our farm and we'll get that field done. Alright guys, we're back. So we're doing the field that we bought. 19 beside our farm is already done. We got just shy of 30,000 liters of soybean off of it. This is field 8, the one that we bought. It's got a farm down at the bottom. And I'm hoping to get another 20,000 out of this one. Now, something never crossed my mind early enough. We have too small of equipment for field 19, the one that we owned at the beginning of the game. Now I went and spent all of our money on number 8. So what I did was, see this seeder, well, first of all, this seeder, well, it's not wide enough. It'll take forever to do 19. Plus, you cannot, you have to cultivate before you can use this seeder. So an all-in-one would have been better to have. So what I'm going to do is, now I sold 19. I took the soy off of it, and then I sold it. So now we look like this. Farmland owned, so we own this little strip here. We still own 3, and now we have 8. And I gotta check in the video earlier on, but apparently we owned the sheep farm, and I never knew it. I thought we had gone through and looked at animals, and we didn't own a sheep barn before. But I'm going to have to go back into the video and check again. But anyways, so what we're going to do now that we sold that and we basically have our $750,000 back is we are going to get rid of this right here because I didn't realize how bad this little sucker is. I mean, it's not bad, it bails, but the work involved using this guy, and I'm going to show you as a constant reminder of how I screwed up by not noticing that that baler is just going to cause problems, is this abomination right here. This is my pile of grass that I did not want to manually load onto the trailer, so I left it in a pile. I even got some straw here, but I know I'm going to use the straw in our mixer. But that little sucker is going to stay there forever as a constant reminder of how to sell that baler right away. So what we're going to do is we're going to sell the seeder, and we're going to sell that baler, and we'll probably keep the cultivator just as a backup for contracts. But then we're going to buy a bigger seeder, one that can do the job without having to cultivate, and we're going to buy a better baler, one with a silage wrapper on it, bale wrapper on it, so that we can get our silage out of it, and then we should be sitting in a lot better shape. So here's a recap of what we've got. We sold that. We sold 19. We've got 8. Hopefully we can pick up 12 or 6, maybe in spring, maybe in July when soybeans has the best price, and we can sell it for around 2,200, 1,000 liters. That would give us an extra $100,000, help us out. I don't think we're gonna get the cows going right away because we've got to get too many supplies. We need straw for that. We do have some straw. You saw the pile, but I did plant wheat here so that next summer we can get some wheat, and we'll have the straw from that. And then by then, from mowing all this and having a real baler, we should be able to have enough hay and everything to get everything going. And then maybe that grass pile, you never know. I just might bring it down here and give it to the sheep. And then we can get that going. I mean, that wouldn't be too bad if we got the sheep going. Plus, there's grass down in there. So, back to... Okay, so we have $28,000. And then I'm hoping to get another 20,000 from that field. And then let's see what we're gonna get when we sell our equipment. Okay, where is it? Now I picked up a few other things. You know, we needed this. We need the bale spike. We needed these for unloading. Excuse me. We needed the forks for unloading. I bought a bunch of feed mix. I bought this because it's the greatest one out there. So it was on sale in the used lot, so I had to buy it. We'll get rid of the cedar. We'll sell the cedar, 45,000, not bad. Crappy thing is I just filled it with seeds and fertilizer. So we're going to lose all that. So that's 289, and then we need to sell The cultivator we're going to keep. We're going to sell this bad boy, and I never want to see one again. That was the worst. That is so much work. I mean, it wouldn't be bad if we had auto load for those trailers. Then it wouldn't be bad. But until then, no, I ain't ever using one of those again. All right, so now what we have is 807, which is pretty good. I mean, let's go into the used and see what's in there. We are going to need a forage wagon. I'm thinking we could pick this one up and then we can use this for feeding the sheep. So maybe we'll pick this up. I don't think we want a silage tank. I gotta go to Michelin because it's the best tire out there. Come on. So we'll buy that. So we've saved our money on there. And I think we're gonna buy this bale hauler. And we just gotta keep in mind when we go to buy a baler that we get one between 125 and 180. We're saving good money on this. No point in paying big bucks. We're starting out, and every bit of money we can save now, we can use on land. So now we need a baler. So we'll go down and look for our balers. Where are our balers? They're square balers. We don't want square balers, I don't think. We want round balers. That trailer was only taking round bales, right? So we don't want 125. The New Holland isn't too bad. Case 150. I think we could swing that right now. I don't want to pay the big bucks for the... Oh, and that's only 125? Yeah, I think we're going to go with the case. So we'll buy that. We'll go back to... We don't have Michigans on these, eh? I like the squared off tires, so we'll go with the BKTs. Standard net. Oh, right. We wanted to see about getting a... So are they in? No, they're not. I can see them right here. So we got to spend the extra money. We're definitely not spending that kind of money. 125, eh? I have a real problem with that. But at least this one's got a wrap on it. All right, we're going to have to bite the bullet for right now, because we're going to need to... wrap bales, so... the bale intern, yes. I like the square bale. The square tires. I gotta go with the square tires. What do we got? Choice of white, black, green, natural green, empty. Not empty. Okay, we'll stick with our white. We'll buy that 115,000. Not bad. Okay, and what else was it that we needed? So we got rid of our baler. We bought a new baler. We need a seeder. We need us a good seeder. We must have passed the seeders by now, didn't we? Seeding, here we go. So I have my favorites. This is probably my favorite seeder right here. We've got 5,500 liters. The problem with this one is we have no fertilizer built in, which I don't really mind. It's just then we gotta buy a fertilizer hauler or spreader, sorry. What about... See, I don't like how long this one is. This one always seems to have such a long length to it. It doesn't look like it's any different though. Da 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 da. No, that's not going. That's definitely not going. The Lemkin isn't too bad either. And it's 12, but that might almost be too big. Well, oh, this one does have fertilizer on it. Oh, we're definitely going with this one then. That one doesn't have fertilizer. That one's got fertilizer too. 270. Okay, we're going with it. 270, eh? Horsepower. We might be shy on a tractor there. Might end up trading in a tractor too. We're going to have to look and see what we've got for... Okay, so that should be everything we need. Oh, no. So, yeah, that's everything we need. So we've still got $500,000 left. So we could still buy another piece of land. We're probably not going to get into harvesting anything more. Because we're already into October. November, the only thing we got left is grass. So that's probably going to be it. Yeah, that's going to have to be it. We did the wheat. The only thing we can seed is barley and wheat, so we're going to have to hold off on that big field, which is just fine because we need more time in order to get everything done on it anyways. So, now you see it. So that's what we own, is 3. We own the farm. 8, we have a secondary farm, and we've got sheep. Which I gotta check the video and see. I don't remember that being there, but maybe it just didn't look close enough. So that's pretty much the recap. So I think the only thing else that could have been done differently there was had I noticed how bad the cedar was and how bad the baler was. Instead of buying 8, I could have kept 19 and bought that equipment instead of 8, and we could have gone from there. Maybe we could have picked up 12. But I guess we'll never know unless we start a new game. So that's it for me, folks. That's about all we're going to recap for today. Oh, looks like I got some work to do. So like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Have a nice day, everybody. Stay dirty. Peace.